What's up, everybody? Ethan back today with another beer review. And what I've got today here in beautiful Gulf Shores, Alabama at the beach is about a 5.5, 6 hour drive from home. It's the last day. It was a beautiful week, relaxing week here, and this is the last night, so I thought what better time than now to do a beer review. And what I've got is Braided River Brewing. This is the Spotted Tail Jaguar Ale. This is out of Mobile, Alabama, which is not far from here. We're actually right below Mobile, Alabama. We drove through it on the way here and crossed over the bay. It was beautiful, beautiful down here. Beautiful weather all week. It's been phenomenal. This is 4.0% ABV, if you can see that on the can, maybe. So this is just a craft ale. I originally thought it was it is a Mexican-style lager. So let me read this on the can before I go spouting off. Celebrate all things South Alabama with this special edition can of Del Golfo Light, our light Mexican-style lager. Go Jags. And they got the Spotted Tail is, a Jaguar. They're native to Central America. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this one. This is a 12-ounce can, and it was $11.99 for the 12-pack, which for craft beer these days is a pretty good deal, I think. Let's go ahead and get a pour. Try to hard pour it for getting a good head. Very foamy white head. Very large head, 4-finger at least. The appearance is very light golden, even yellow. It almost looks like pineapple juice. Very nice appearance, very light looking. And I have had a few of these before, but I'm gonna wait to tell you what I think. Very minimal nose, so it's like you get like a very faint hint of like bread maybe, but it's even less nose aroma than like Bud, Miller, Coors, the macros. This is a craft lager, but it's really not much aroma. It's very subdued, I guess you could say. Maybe a little lemon, but it has if you didn't know what beer it was and you smelled it, you would probably think, oh, this is going to be kind of light. So let's go ahead and try it. Cheers. Very light. Almost light beer light. And at 4% alcohol, that's actually less alcohol than a Bud Light, a Coors Light, a Miller Light, which are all 4.2. So this is like a light beer, but it has a slight craft flavor, and what I mean by that is there's a little hoppiness, more so than like a Bud or Coors, but it is very, very light. And that's great, that's perfect for the beach. It's been really warm this week. I like light beers, as you know. This is not something you would drink on a cold winter's night. This is a beach beer. This is a float in the river beer. This is a, kayaking or at the lake on the boat kind of beer. This kind of beer fits hot summer beachy weather, and that's perfect for where we are. So yeah. Score, I'm gonna get one more sip. Let's go ahead and get the rest of there. It's not phenomenal. It's not the best beer I've ever had by any means, but it's good for what it is. I mean, it's a light craft lager. I'd never had any beers from these guys before. South Alabama, Braided River Brewing Company out of Mobile, Alabama. Never had anything from them, but it's a good little ale, light ale for what it is. I'll give it an 88, a B+. It's good. Not fantastic, but I've had worse. So yeah, good beer from Braided River, Spotted Tail Jaguar Ale here in beautiful Gulf Shores, Alabama. Let's get one more sip. Cheers, and thank you for watching.